finish with this. Yep, back like we never left. Hello, Emma. What's up? Either of you know where Lemire is? Well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago. Yeah, that's strange. What's strange? I can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor office. Lemire is missing? It's hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere on her own. Being that she's blind and all. Yeah, we'll help you look for her. Great, thanks. Why? Let's go back here.
Trophy yellow smiling.
Trophy yellow smiling. In the wings. Huh? The stage is pitch dark. The power breaker must be off for the session. Great. I'll go get someone. W flash. Yikes. It was really dark out there. Dark? That's Lemire. That's all Lemire has when you think about it. Damn, that's depressing. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness? Hey, Apollo. Huh? What? Does something about this day seem different to you? Like something changed. Bitch, ain't nothing changed. What the hell you talking about? Something changed, huh? Oh, the case. The case is closed. I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me. Okay, I know. Yeah, the case is closed right now. Why is it closed? Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before? Huh? I guess someone closed it. Wait, look. Where the case closed? Something's sticking out. That doesn't look like an instrument. You don't think it is. Let's open it, Apollo. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Is she alive? We have to get Emma. Amir was taken directly to the hospital. Emma ran around barking orders, making phone calls. Tracy just clung to my arm and cried. And me, I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days. So she's dead? July 9, Hickfield Clinic waiting room. Emma, how's Lemire? Is she okay? And you, we all owe you a big thanks for that for sure. So she's okay? Yes, she came to a short while ago. You found her before it was too late. That's good to hear. So what happened? Someone attacked her. She was struck on the forehead. By who? We don't know. They hit her on the forehead, right? That's right in her front. That's right in front of her. How could she? Nigga. Right? Would you like to see her now? Is that alright? She wants to thank you for saving her life. Nigga, ain't you? Lemire. Ah, Mr. Attorney, you were the one who found me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened? What the fuck? It was after I spoke to you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. I thought it might be someone coming to see me, but they said nothing. When I went to return to my dressing room, you were hit. I knew it. That very moment, I knew the assailant was trying to kill me. No. It was lucky for me. The first blow did not knock me out. I turned and ran for the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear the footsteps. Yet I reached the stage first. Why the stage? I had overheard maintenance people talking. The power of the stage area was off. They said for the electrical work. Darkness in my alley. There was a contraband case near the stage. This is where I hid, so the assailant couldn't see you. Once in case, I'm afraid I passed out. That's actually crazy. So, wow, that sounds like a really close call. Who do you think went after you? Do you know any idea who it might have been? Unfortunately, no. Whoever it was, they said not a word. Too bad. Yet, when I considered that I was struck high on the forehead, I must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am. Good point. She's sharp. And you're much taller than I am. You're about as tall as Apollo. So that means it was likely an adult and probably a man. Could it be him? Or why would anyone attack you, Lemire? The detective asked me this too. They were trying to kill her right there. Yo, it was him. He was trying to kill him. How tall is this fool? He was the only one that went inside there too. Yeah. And to her, I gave the same answer I give you. I do not know. You okay now? Lemire, I wanted to ask you about this. Do you know what this is? This is what Mr. LT was carrying it. It's a replica of the thing he was after. You know, in his secret identity as an undercover agent. So that's what he was doing. You mean, you know what? Yes, I know, of course. That must be a Borg cocoon. What is that? Or rather, a convincing replica theory of. Why haven't I heard of a Borg cocoon before? Why would he be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir? I wonder. Still. Alright. Well, they call it Borg. It must only be found in Borg. Now how you say Borgia? I'm gonna say Borgia. That's exactly how you supposed to say it. For certainly all in Borgia, you know these. It's a cocoon, so do you get silk from it? I do not know the detail. I am sorry to say. I thought she said all in. Goddamn, I thought she said all in Borgia knew of these. There is one fact I do not know about the cocoon though. Something all in Borgia though. What's that? The cocoon. They are not to be taken out the country. If someone does and it's caught, they will be put to death. To death? Why? I do not know. Yet, if Interpol was involved, I'm sure there's a good reason. But this is just a piece of plastic. He was carrying a replica, but looking for the real deal. That's my best guess. So that's what's he up to? Tracking down a Borgian cocoon snuggling. It seemed I was marked. Life changed for me with the popularity of my song. I began to travel around the world. So you could have brought those Borgian cocoon with you. On my trip, yes, this was probably the suspicion. And Mr. LT was placed as an undercover agent to look into me. Borgian is a small sheltered country. Not many of our people venture into the world outside. Is that why they suspected you? But Mr. LT was a Borgian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means what, Apollo? This must be some reason why Borgian doesn't want those cocoons getting out. Something scary enough to get Interpol involved. Huh? Like what? How could such a tiny ball of thread cause such a commotion? Cocoon snuggling. And Mr. LT and Lemire Mark. It couldn't be her. Huh? There's one other person I need to talk to. Thanks for talking to us, Lemire. It was at least I could do. Actually, I have another request. If it's within my power, I need an interpreter, someone who speak Borgian. Apollo? Would you come with us if you're well enough? I see. Yes, of course. I shall accompany you. Huh? Where are we going? Come on, Chusi. We're about to get to the bottom of this. He's finally doing it. I've been wanting this since day one. Day one, we get to finally talk to him. All right, my boy. Makai, we came to talk to you about the case. Makai. Could you interpret for us, Lemire? Yes. Makai, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. We still thought you were blind. Now we know the truth. You can see, right? I was completely fooled myself. Makai, isn't there another secret you're hiding from us? Wait, Mr. Attorney, what do you mean by secret? What do you mean by secret? Well, the hell? Ooh, wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to present our thingamajigger, but where is it? Can't be the diagram, right? Is it a remote? The stage triggers at another with 30 feet. I think it's a remote because he was playing that piano, so. Let's see if the remote. Do you know what this is? Mr. Attorney, I don't need. Damn. Oh, it was this. What? There's something about this, don't you? Look at you, man. Hey, you got a reaction, big one. Because you didn't. Trucy and I are trained to see people uncertainly. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one. This time, please tell me what this all about, Lemire. Please interpret. Dang. Very well. I know you know something about this by your reaction. If you won't tell me, I might have to give it to the prosecution and have them look into it. He asked you to wait. Do not be so hasty. What? You understand that? What the? Do you know everything? What the fuck you mean, do I know everything? I went on it like a... Yeah. Have them tell us about it. Very well. Low. What is this cocoon anyways? The cocoon, the silk is poison cure. A cure. It must cure some disease. Oh, is she trying to cure her blindness? It's a cure that we cure for incurities. A cure for incurities? Interesting. But if it's a cure, why keep it in Borgian like that? Just think of all the lives they could save by sharing the medicine. I do not understand the reason myself. Okay, well, at least we know what it is they cure. And Mr. LT was after cocoon snugglers. Wait, was Makai? Makai, you weren't. He couldn't be a smuggler. He's so little. Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you? But I promise you, bro. Well, that's true. I am some sort of magician. Dude, he literally understanded us, bro. When we said we were finna go submit it to the prosecutor, that nigga said, "Don't be hasty, bro." Well, Makai, are you a smuggler? Look. Oh, she told him. I was about to say. He won't tell me. First he plays blind, now he plays dumb. I wonder, do you think he bought the cocoon here to sell it to someone? If Makai really did bring one to the country, was he planning on making a deal for it sale? I can't go home. Can't go home. I can't go home to Virginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death. That's right. It's punishable by death. About the case. What about the case? He wants to tell us about Mr. LT Death. I bet he said, "Let me arrest me. This meeting is over." What the fuck is that? Well, you, Darren. What do you mean visiting hours aren't over yet? There's a call from Makai. Oh no. Oh no. This meeting is over. Sorry. Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that. Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving. Darren, wait. I never liked you, either of you. Hey, man. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if he died, but we know you did something bad, baby dog. We know you tried to kill what you call Lemire. You didn't want us to hear about what Makai had to say. Polo. And there can be only one reason why. Why is everyone ignoring me? Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It's all happening tomorrow in court. Wait, what? Dang. Well, dang. I could have just finished the case. I mean. Alright, that was obvious who actually did everything, bro. Why would he just do that? District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Well, this is it. Today's the day. It's all goes down. And then there was yesterday. This meeting is over. Sorry. Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that. Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving. Aaron, wait. I never liked you, either of you. Huh? We pissed off Beast Gohan, man. Hey, what Trucy wanted to tell us, bro? Tell us, Trucy. Tell us. I think I know why. Time to bring down a little justice. Bang! Eek. What was that? He is heard but unseen. Who's that talking? There go this nigga. Battling. I exclaimed as he walked in through the door normally. You are the witness today, are you, Uncle? Ha 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 ha. A pre-posterior proposition. How could I stand to stand upon the stand? While my secrets would be free for the plucking. I might even have to sign autographs. This is why I intend to remain hidden for the entire day. Oh, vanishing magic? Indeed, I would jump upon the express train and express myself to the next town over. But before I go, a word of warning. Warning? What? A grand grammary glamour resides on the root of all that has happened. Do not forget this truth. A glamour. A spell, a sorcery, a great illusion. Miss Truski, though, it pains me to part, so I need to get in line for the ticket. Farewell. Wow, interesting. And there he goes. He sure seen happen about the illusion thing. Oh, big illusion. Are the bread and butter of a magician. You can't pull off his show if I want. The big illusions are always a spectacle to remember. Usually it involves cutting up things like people or the Eiffel Tower, anything really. So he was talking about what we saw at the concert. Lemire despairing act. A prosecutor gave an exploding guitar. I wonder what he meant by it being at the root of all that has happened. It's about time. Shall we go? Excuse me, sir. Why, yes. The scheduled starting time for the trial has been changed. The trial will not be commenced until 10:30. Sorry for the inconvenience. Did something happen? This is a first. It was about a judge request some urgent personal business. Great. I bet he stayed up too late last night watching courtroom drama. Apparently he was visiting the hospital again. The hospital? I believe it was mentioned that the Chief Justice's son is unwell. Apparently his condition worsened considerably this morning. The Chief Justice's son? Oh, that's right. Remember yesterday morning the judge said he had to go visit after the trial? There's an article about it. It's in a newspaper. If you care to read about it yourself, sure, why not? Echeritis, where have I heard that before? I'll let you read that article for us, Apollo. Just leave the TV guide page to me. Wait, let me read it. Is he strike closer to home than ever before? Echeritis syndrome, first case in country. Okay. But look at all that evidence. Look at all that evidence we have, bro. Oh my God. Look. Oh my God. Look at all this evidence we have. We got almost 3 weeks. We're cooked. We're so cooked, man. That amount of options, man. Long ass investigation, bro. Alright. My apology for the delay. For the 9th session of the trial. How do you say this name again? Makai? Our suspect, Fortissimo. Right. It's his trial in any case. The defense is prepared, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready to rock. Is something wrong, Your Honor? No, well, yes. I've been friends with the Chief Justice since we were students. It pains me to see him going through such a difficult time. And Curious, was it? The article said there is no known cure. Her judge, let me say, with all honesty, I feel your pain, but now is not the time for tears. Now is the time for law. Indeed. We left out at quite the juncture yesterday. I asked him to. It was him. Hold it. The agent registered under this number was Roman LT. Thanks for looking to that for us, Detective Crescent. It's a great help. Yeah, I better say, man, give his son this shit, bro. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. Wait, that voice just down. It was him. I'm sure it was him. The voice I heard talking to Mr. LT when I heard, wait a minute, I forgot. She said she can also recognize their footsteps. Bro, whoever attacked me, bro, she need to confirm that nigga need to pull back up, bro. No way. And judged by their reaction, boy, quite a sensational ending. Who thought Darren would guest star in the session cliffhanger as the suspect? Did you mean to say world guest star? And I said a would. That nigga would throw me off. I asked the prosecution to look into this matter. Please tell the court your findings. Darren Crescent is a member of my band, the Gaviniers. He is also a detective, making the current charges serious indeed. Yet after investigating, I have found no cause to alter our case or file new charges. And your reason is? Weren't you aware of her forehead? He was he was an impeccable. He has an impeccable alibi. An alibi. Let us review the facts again, shall we? The colonel held the night of the shooting was in 3 sets. The governor ripped up the stage during the first set. For the second set, our guests took center stage. The only performer appearing were myself, Lemire, and Makai, along with the drummer and the bassist for the total of 5. Shooting in the dressing room, however, took place during the third set. Lemire and the defendant, Makai had left the stage at that point, and the governor were already rocking. This is when the 2 shots ran out at the scene of the crime. Shots heard by Detective Emma Scott behind you. And Apollo, you heard them too, right? I sure did. Furthermore, Lemire herself witnessed the moment of the crime. Well, perhaps I should say she heard the moment of the crime, when she claimed to have heard Mr. LT and the Detective Crescent talking. But that's impossible. Detective Crescent was... Precisely, Detective Crescent was on stage getting his groove on, no less. Alright, let me look at the floor plans again. Alright. Very, very much interesting. So they are... Boiler, a perfect alibi. Does the defense have anything to add to this? It's true. When I heard those gunshots, he must have been on stage. See, there's something here that doesn't quite add up. Alright, let's get to it then. It appeared the defense has no objection. I believe we can safely say that Darren Crescent's alibi has been acknowledged, which means that Lemire was sadly mistaken. Her testimony cannot be true. Very well. Of course, if we disregard her testimony, then I see no evidence keeping us from declaring a verdict. God dang, Judge. There was no, if indeed there is no objection, I kill Polo time to object if he declares a verdict now. But Prosecutor Gavin's case is airtight. Lemire might have been lying to. No, she has. No, you got to if you want to win this case. About yesterday in the detention center. About the case. What about the case?
The music thing.
Yeah, that was exactly what I'm about to point out. He messed up that music thing, bro. The meeting's over. You don't gotta give me a recap of this, bro. God damn. Makai was trying to tell us something. I know it. Maybe the best thing to do is ask him under oath. Very well, the courtroom found the defendant. Thank you, bro. Your Honor. No, that wasn't it. It was something like Kiss? What the hell? Or Mr. Justice? Your Honor, before you declare a verdict, I would like to call another witness. Exactly. Who else do you need to hear from? A witness who, until now, has not given a chance of speaking in the court. Finally, man. Just like, because he doesn't speak English. You don't mean I do. The defense called the defendant Maki to the stand. What? But he doesn't speak English. Well, we're gonna get an interpreter. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. This is not a goon, Blake Blood. Just wait, hold up. Okay. It's a predator. I'm afraid you'll have to look for, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. Oh my God. I only speak a few phrases such as I love you and where is the toilet? What the hell that mean? The defense will request Lemire as their interpreter. How am I mispronouncing the word now when I was just pronouncing it, bro? Interpreter, bro. Lemire. But there's a possibility she's protecting the defendant. But she's there, but she'll be interpreting for the defendant. Why would she lie? This is the most unusual. Bravo, her forehead, her judge. The prosecution agrees with the defense request. If Lemire lies, I'll be able to tell. Even my limited knowledge of language should be enough for that. Well, if both prosecution and defense are for this, I see little cause for refusal. Finally, some progress. Bailiff, please show the defendant Lemire to the witness stand. Yay! I suppose there's a first time for everything. Shall we proceed? Your name to begin with, if you would, Lemire? Yes. He says Makai. I think we knew his name. I hate when they do stuff like that. I don't care that this the freaking Wait, is it by law you gotta always do shit like that, bro? You gotta introduce your name first, bro. Not that we really need a oh no interpretation of that message in peculiar. So far as good. Very well, Mr. Justice, if you would. Huh? If I would, what, Your Honor? Well, what? You called the defendant to the stand, did you not? What would you have to have him testify about? What do I want to have him testify about? Hey, bro, about the whatchamacallit thingamajigger, man? Aren't you gonna ask him about what he about to tell us yesterday? How can I, if I don't know if what he was saying? Excuse me, a moment, if I might speak. Yes, Lemire. Just now, Makai said there is something about which he wishes to testify. Makai wants to testify about something? What could it be? What sort of testimony is he talking about? One moment, please. The suspense is killing me. What? What? Well, Lemire? According to Makai, he has proof of his innocence. Why this a shock? I mean, like, this our first time him saying this, bro. Did it. This is sounding too good to believe it, and I know what that usually means. Well, if that's true, then this is vital testimony, Lemire, Makai. Please testify to the court. Very well. I know exactly what he said. I knew he said very well. Witness testimony. He said that word Mr. LT death came as a great shock, okay? But if the killing truly followed the lyric of my song, that is, he could not have done it. He says that because the lyrics are in English, he does not understand them. Okay, what the hell type of nigga? That ain't no proof at all, bro. How we? Man, I thought he had some like conclusive evidence that just prove he whatchamacallit is innocent, dog. I mean, that would prevent him from following them so closely. I wonder what he meant by proof. Why would he only have to ask Lemire to know the meaning of that song? Lemire, did you ever explain the lyric of that song to him? I did. Tell him generally what the song was about, but never in such much detail, and I never asked. Okay, here's my oath. Repeated warning already fled that forehead. Lemire might be protecting the witness. Well, anyway, let us proceed with the cross-examination. Mr. Justice, if you would. Yes, Your Honor. Something hidden in the testimony, I know it. I just have to trust my bracelet. Oh, y'all forgot. Oh, yeah. It worked yesterday. It worked today. I forgot about the bracelet. Alright, Brody. Don't be doing nothing crazy, bro. Oh, he ain't moving. Hold on. I think I seen a little twitch. And then, wait, it might not be him because he's not understanding a single word Lemire saying. If he really don't speak English, so am I supposed to be whatchamacallit perceiving him? I said Emma. I meant Lemire. Hey, look, man, I know damn well you ain't protesting Big Dog, man. I'm just doing this for a test. Oh, you can see his eyes, dude. Well, I can perceive her. It took me straight to whatchamacallit him, though. Alright. Alright. Don't be lying to me, boy. I'm gonna press. What the hell? Okay, he said that word. Where Maki and Mr. LT was close? Yes, after we travel around the world. Well, down. Lemire, this is Makai cross-examination. Not your. Damn. But I knew the answer. This is the court of law. We'll play by the book. I understand. When Prosecutor Gavin tough, he's really tough. I can say he was very good friends with Mr. LT. Mr. LT was always a gentleman, never angry. He got along quite well. I never dreamed something like this would happen. But if the killer would truly follow the lyric to my song, the guitar charade, correct? Yes, this crime followed this lyric of the song. The thief of the key ring, the burning guitar, and the bullet. This is why it could not have been me. Okay. Okay. But I could not have done it. You mean? It is very simple. I could not have done all the things that happened that day. For all those things, follow the song lyric closely. Okay. Wouldn't it be difficult for him to perform without knowing the meaning of the lyric? He did not know what the song was. It's about its mood. Shall we say this was enough to play by? I told him it was a song about a guitar in love. It's not actually the guitar that's in love, strictly speaking. Or perhaps I misunderstood. No, not really. Yours is also a valid interpretation. Okay. No, it's my fault. I am used to singing in Borgian. It is much easier than trying to understand these English lyrics. Yeah, I knew he was innocent. I believe he is too, Trucy. I do. What's wrong with Polo? You got a tummy ache or something? Something's hot in it. Alright. Seems like I gotta perceive whatchamacallit Lemire. It gotta be the last one. It has to be the last one. It's about that last one. When he say the lyrics are in English, he does not understand. No, I don't think. I just look at. Oh, my boy. What you doing? What you doing? What? Yeah, that a little creepy as I don't know what, bro. I can't even hold you. I just got goosebumps by him just what you call it on side. Bro, nigga just sighed that motherfucker. You can't fool my eyes. You glanced towards her the very moment Lemire said the word English. Boy, why? And don't bother interpreting that he understand me. Like you tell the truth, you can understand English, can't you? What are you saying? Of course he can't. Was he continuing this charade? Mike, Mr. Justin Mackay says this. I know the word English, huh? Before coming to the country, he heard me speaking English. He learned the name for the language. That is all. Wait, give me a break. Yeah, that nigga lying like hell, bro. Is that such a usual word to understand? Do you not know Espanol, for instance? Well, yeah, but I am sorry, but he truly does not understand your language. Well, then explain this. How does he know the crime followed the lyric? Have you always been such a suspicious-minded lad? It is simple, so simple, I hardly require an explanation. He reads about it in the newspaper. Oh, he talking about this. Wait, not this. He's talking about this. He's talking about this right here. Wait a minute. The Boards Daily. Oh, okay. You can buy these on the country these days. I thought it was something like that newspaper specifically, bro. Like that just been published. How the hell? You know? They have already begun to report about this case in our homeland. I was right. What is wrong, Mr. Justice? Your eyes, they are quite fierce all of a sudden. Maki is lying. Maybe it's time to show the proof of he's lying. Wait. Is it this? Oh, it doesn't mention the lyric. Nigga lying, bro. Nigga be lying, bro. How here been Borgian newspaper, the Borgian Daily Bungle, as a matter of fact. Indeed, there's a feature article about the case. Could you read this for me, Makai? Yeah, look at you. That's right. It doesn't mention the lyric. What is this about? I'm sorry, Makai. You couldn't have read about that lyric in Borgian newspaper. Oh, damn. What does this mean? But I don't see how is it possible. Ah, I know. He must have heard the lyric when the police were doing their questioning. Yes.
Where you get it from?
I got it from what you call Clavier, our prosecutor, the GOAT, man. It's the GOAT. I read the full report myself. Yeah, he gave it to us. So the lyrics weren't in the newspaper, and the police didn't mention it. The only place you could have heard them was in this courtroom.
Also, how come Shadi was in hospital?
She got when she was in what you call the backstage, she got hit by something, and then she got up and ran, and then she ran to the stage, and the stage was dark, like the lights was out, the power was out, and then she hid conveniently she found where the guitar case was, and she hid in there, and the killer did not know. Well, yeah, I think he was finna kill her, and the killer did not know where she was, so he couldn't find her. So I guess he fled, and then we found her in that guitar case, and then we took her to the hospital, and yeah. So that what basically happened to her. She nearly died. And remember, this whole case, they said they were just out to get her. So for some reason, in English, no less. Yeah. The witness will explain herself or himself.
Need rewatch after.
Nah, you don't gotta rewatch, bro. I just go get a recap, bro. I got this guitar from his office, which called Clavier office. I'll prosecute, Gavin also. And I got this from his office too. I got so many evidence from his office. I just got that. I got this from I got this under the piano.
I was there for office part.
Well, you know about the piano. You know about this part when I got this from the piano. What? And I got this from the how I get the diagram again? I forgot. How I get the diagram again? Was it? Did he give me the diagram? I think Gavin gave me the diagram. Yeah. Okay. Bet. Yes. It is true. I read the newspaper, but this is not where I learned the lyrics. I was mistaken. Yeah, I think we got a diagram from the office, his office too. He gave me a lot of evidence. Now I remember. You remember? He said he heard the lyrics from me. What? Is this true, Lemire? Yes, I'm afraid I have forgotten it myself. It looked like her forehead been jumping to conclusion again. It seems so, yes. No. I was on to something. I know it. I can't let this chance slip away.
This diagram just layout of the building.
Yeah, fat. Time to issue today, Mr. Justice. Are you finished with the cross-examination? What are you going to do, Apollo? If I'm going to keep up a cross-examiner, I better have an angle of attack. Or else. My brakes are still reacting. Your Honor, please allow me to continue. If you must very well witness. I understand. It was I who explained that crime followed the song. Not you. You finna gulp again? You did. I gotta go back. She did that shit way. She did that jump fast as hell, boy. Wait, was that the right one? Yeah, that was the right one. Yo, relax. Hold on. Let me catch you first. All right.
Gotcha.
Lemire, I'm currently cross-examining Makai. Why should you uncertain? Why you gotta be uncertain? Yes, you swallowed the moment you told the court. It was I who explained. I see. There's a little point in trying to hide anything from you. Lemire, are you indeed protecting someone? That is not a question with a simple answer. To tell the truth, I do not believe in myself. Then allow me to answer for you. Lemire, you protecting... Who the fuck is you protecting? I mean, the obvious answer is him, right? But I just don't... why would they give me the option to do this, bro? I got hella lies, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Lemire, you were protecting Makai. That's why you lied and told, and you had to explain how the crime followed the song. I don't fault you for trying to help, but this is not the way. Why? Why they give me obvious answers, bro? Why? I hate when they do that, bro. Make me second guess myself. And now you have Lemire lying on your behalf. If this going to work, you have to trust me too. Your two lies cover a simple truth. You understand English, you have to. Bro, W public freak out, man. Alright, time to speak English, so witness it. This you understand English? Yes, a little, only. The jury. What? First he could see, now he can talk. And you do not know about this, Lemire? I know. I did not. It's quite a surprise. How many secrets this witness hiding? This is last. Makai, could you tell us what really happened? No shooting. I did no shooting. So you weren't in the dressing room when I heard those two gunshots, correct? Apparently the answer to that question isn't simple either. I was in dressing room behind desk manager on floor. Alright, hold on, let me look at the plan. Dressing room behind desk. The thing is, he's talking about he was behind the... I was in dressing room behind desk manager. He on floor. Okay. Which be after the shooting, right? Then there is voice or voices. Was it you and Emma Apollo? So when Makai went into the dressing room, Mr. LT has already been shot, and then we came to the door. Panel high up. I take out. Run away. So it was you who escaped through the air vent. As the prosecutor was uphold. So he did escape through the air vent. The defendant has admitted to being at the scene. Might we take this as a confession? No, he's clearly denied that he did it. I know shooting manager on floor, already on floor. The victim had already been shot, you say. I find it hard to believe. The defendant understood the song lyric. He was at the scene of the crime. This can only mean one thing. He is the shooter. Does the defendant, bro, this is a 14-year-old man, relax. Does the defendant have anything to say to this? What you gotta say, man? He's clammed up, Apollo. And let's add Mr. Justice. Will you require any further testimony from the witness? Is that it? Is there nothing else I can give to testify? What about that thing? Yes. What about? Yes. What is a cocoon anyway? The cocoon is the silk. Silk is a potent cure. A cure? Well, Makai, are you a smuggler? What does that mean? Alright, bro. The cocoon has to have something to do with this. Makai, please, tell us the truth for your own sake. No more speaking. Not to any of you. So much for our precious trust, her forehead. Hey, you were the one who didn't believe him. Regardless, this brings us to an what is it, Pessy? It does seem that the defense and the defendant are at odds. I doubt we are likely to learn anything more of value should this continue. I see no other course but declare a 5-minute recess. The defendant will work things out with the defendant so that we might proceed. Okay. Alright, you little rugrat. Let me know. Apollo Wustus. That's just as better learn how to say if you ever want to get some. Believe I know shooting. Makai exclaimed Mr. LT was already down on the ground when he entered the room. Maybe it was a trap and he walked right into it. Suddenly I hear revolver close, very close. Then I hear a voice. You heard gunshots? Yes, it's true. I heard a revolver, but only sound. Wait, you're saying you went into the dressing room and found Mr. LT already dead, and then you heard shot? Is that true? So you were at the scene of the crime when you heard those shots, and you have escaped through the air vent. I know. What do you know? I know if I open vents, I can leave stage and backstage. So the vent went to both the stage and the backstage area. Is that what he means? So he climbed the air vent. Wait, okay. Huh? Yeah. How did he know it was connected like that? Wait, I bet his father was, but architect, yeah, architect that designed the hall or something. I hear this from magician. Oh, he talking about Aunt, man. Uncle, wait, name again, bro. Man, Aunt, man. Yeah, Uncle Valiant. Look at me, a magician, huh? Well, at least we're clear on one thing. Makai don't shoot Mr. LT. Yeah, but what does that leave us with? We're supposed to say he went into the room to find the body, and then we heard those shots. That one going to go over well in the court, not? Apollo, you're his defense. You're supposed to believe wherever he says, even lies. What? That's what Daddy always told me. I just pretend you misheard him every time. So what do we do? You sure you won't testify, Makai? No. No talking. No. Nigga, you better start talking or you dead. Well, it was worth the shot. The cocoon. I can't go home. Can't go home.
The wall would have blood.
Yeah. I can't go home in Virginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death. That's right. It's punishable by death. Of course, he's scared. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to try a different approach. That's a spirit, Polo. So what's your plan? If Makai won't testify about it, we'll have to get someone else to testify. Someone else? Well, we know who we're gonna call. I think we're out of time. Let's get back. Okay. Obviously, they just gave me a hint to get you know who. Court is not back in session. Mr. Justice, have you sorted things out with the defendant? Yes, Your Honor. You have a good talk. Very well. So will he testify? Your Honor, the defendant would not testify. What? Shame. And here I thought this was your big chance to turn the case around. Actually, it is. The defendant would like to approach this case from a different angle, Your Honor. A different angle? If Makai won't testify, then I know who will. I would like to cross-examine the witness in the case, Lemire. Why Lemire? I thought you were finna get the magician, bro. What? What are you up to now? I thought we determined yesterday that Lemire's testimony was substantial. There's nothing you can. Lemire was taken to the hospital yesterday. Oh yeah, we gonna testify her about that. Okay, yeah. What happened? She was assaulted, Your Honor. Assaulted? Someone wanted Lemire dead. Thankfully, she was able to save herself. What? I heard no such report. Prosecutor Gavin, why would anybody be out to kill Lemire? Can you think of a reason? Well, think of it. She is known in our country. A singer from overseas who doesn't speak English yet. Yet someone tried to keep her mouth shut. Who could that have been? You don't think? I do. It was the same person who shot Mr. LT. The killer was afraid of her, afraid of what she might say. The defense believed that something was hidden in her testimony yesterday. Something the killer doesn't want to get out. So am I to understand this is what you're saying? Namely, there is a nugget of truth in Lemire's testimony? A nugget we have yet to uncover? Exactly. If Lemire was attacked, this is serious implications. Very well. There would be some vague point in her testimony during yesterday's trial.
Gohan tried to use his old broken car.
Nigga missed his old, bro. How do Beast Gohan miss his old, man? Perhaps he did not inquire deeply as we might have in Tucson. The court will hear Lemire's testimony once more. Alrighto. Lemire, I must apologize. I must ask you to stand again and speak. You need not apologize. She, man, I ain't gonna lie, I met with Lemire, bro. She never complained. Like, she literally, but. And I will do it all I can until the court realizes. Man, what a goat. Let's read your testimony from yesterday. You told us you heard 2 gunshots and the shooter voice through the window. And then the voice belonging to Darren Crescent, yes? That is correct. At which point I proved she could not be correct. She couldn't have heard any of those things. The small window at this scene was closed and was found to be quite soundproof. Yeah, you have nothing to say to that, Mr. Justice? I don't know exactly what yet, but I do know there's something there. There is. It seems much you do not know. And yet it is my duty to hear him out. Perhaps the witness was some kind to testify once more to the court? Of course, Your Honor. Witness testimony. What I heard. I was on my way from the stage of the backstage exit. That's when I heard them, Mr. LT and the detective. I heard the faint sound of a gunshot and stopped. Then I heard another gunshot. there was this smell of gunpowder. I knew I must tell someone, but I was in a hurry, so I kept moving past the small window. Ooh. Pretty much the same yesterday testimony. I am sorry. I am not used to speaking much in this language. Perhaps my descriptions are lacking in some ways. Yet everything I have said here is the truth. Then it is my distinct displeasure to say this. What you have said to have happened is impossible. Do I have to repeat myself? Lemire was attacked because of this testimony. What, Trucy? Apollo, you know, for a moment there, you were pretty cool. Maybe I'll do better when I don't try to think ahead. Very well, Mr. Justice. Perhaps you can coolly examine the witness. Alright, cross-examination, man. How many times have we done this? What I heard, I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. Okay, I believe that, but let me press it. Is something wrong?
Apollo gaining Aura's smiling face and sunglasses.
I know I said hold it, but she's saying the same thing she said before. Mr. Justice, sorry, it's nothing. Please continue. Dang, so it actually was nothing. Oh my God. Alright, man. That's when I heard them, Mr. LT and the detective. That's when I heard. Okay. Darren Crescent. I did not know his name at the time, but yes, it was him, the one who took the stand yesterday. How many times do I need to remind you? That's impossible. There is no way you could have heard him because the window at the scene was closed. And is that why? Of course. Apollo, if we keep asking the same question yesterday, we won't get anywhere. She's right. Maybe there's a different angle I can try. Yeah, let me go. What were they talking about? Do you have any chance to remember what were they saying to each other? If so, please tell us. I had given it much reflection, but I was afraid of this. She doesn't remember. I only remember one phrase clearly. A whole phrase? You remember something that was said? Why didn't you say anything yesterday? Though my memory is clear, I was afraid to speak. You see, I do not understand what was said. This could be it, the clue I've been waiting for. Well, what did he say? It was the other man speaking, not Mr. LT, the shooter, Darren Crescent. Well, what did he say? It's over. Press the switch. Now. Switch. And the shooter said this to the victim, Mr. LT?
Special I thought cannon.
He said it's over, bro. Man, beat's going. I thought it was quite strange myself afterwards. Him, this Mr. What could it possibly be? Mr. Justice, care to shed some light on this? It's over. Press the switch now. Hold on. Shut up. It's over. What switch?
My turn.
I guess it's my turn. It's over. Press the switch. Nigga, what switch? It was in that room. There was no switch. Okay. Maybe Apollo.
Igniter.
That's a good answer. It was under the sofa.
Wait.
What you got? What you got?
You know the thing found under the seat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was this. The remote. It probably so it probably was this. From the small window, I heard a voice say, press the switch now. And it was Detective Darren Crescent voice? Yes, I'm sure of it. It's over. Press the switch now. Why would he say that to Mr. LT? Apollo, the murder weapon, the revolver, and Mr. LT was right. Yeah, what of it? Well, maybe when he said press the switch, he really meant to say pull the trigger. Okay, I think it gotta be the remote we gotta present because his English isn't so good. Then Crescent is the native and native speaker. Oh right. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Press the switch. It's not something a killer usually say to their victim, is it? And there's no one else in this room. I do not know. All I heard, Mr. LT and the detective. I heard the faint sound of the gunshot in this. Wait. Let me go back to this. And so you remember part of the conversation? Yeah. Wait, so he won't give me the. I was gonna do the other option, bro. Well, hey, can't do it. I heard the faint sound of a gunshot and stop, and then I heard another gunshot. There was 2 gunshots. I think you were there, so why you asking that? That fits the bullet holes at the scene. Nothing really new here to pick up. Well, that's new. She ain't never mentioned nothing about the gunpowder. So this game honestly want me to cross-examine nothing. Why didn't you tell someone immediately? Well, if it were me, I would have gone to the police right away. It's our duty as citizens. That must be beside the point, but Lemire isn't a citizen. Though, would you hope such common sense prevailed in Borgin as well? Lemire seemed awfully quiet all of a sudden. That's strange. Could she be hiding something? It is, as you say, yet at the time. I wasn't hurt, so I kept moving past the small window. You were in a hurry to go where? I was on my way to the backstage, as I have said. Why were you in such a hurry then? Well, I don't think that has anything to... Nigga lying, bro. I very well might. Please answer the question. Are you alright, Lemire? My phone going low. Alright, yes, I am just tired. Recall what I told you yesterday, her forehead. Lemire suffers from serious amnesia. Please refrain from traumatizing her further. Girl, what? So you can just dismiss this question and think are too traumatizing? Why don't you prove her reasoning had a connection to the case before asking about it, y'all? The prosecution object is sustained. The current question is moot. Mr. Justice, please continue your cross-examination. Luna was attacked because of this testimony. I know she was. Something got to be hiding here. Maybe they're missing some detail. Right. Alright. You know about that time, man. From the small window, I heard a voice say, press the switch now. By this switch, you may mean this. Press the switch. There's only one key that can unlock the mystery of those words. Oh, yet there's nothing at the scene that could be called a switch, save the light. True, there wasn't a switch at the scene, but it just so happened I have a switch right here. That currently does not look like a switch, does it? The problem is, this was found not at the scene of the crime, but on the stage. The stage where the concert was held, yes. This was found hidden there. On the stage? Are you claiming that the voice Lemire heard was on someone commanding another to press the switch? Yeah, I mean, it is a possibility.
Objection!
On her forehead, I call that impossibility. And why? It's hardly necessary for me to remind the court of the layout of the concert forum. The stage is quite far from the Lemire dressing room. Not to mention that the Gaviniers were in the middle of a concert on said stage. We weren't known for being a quiet band. You could shout all you wanted and not be heard. The detective voice was loud, but certainly not a shout. So, to have her forehead cried the possibility falling for short of being heard. Okay, sorry, but he wouldn't have needed to shout. Excuse me? You heard what I said, or do you need me to shout it out for you? Yeah, I about to say, yep, the headset, yep. It would have been quite simple to be heard on the stage stage from the dressing room. Oh wait, you like the evidence, don't you? How about this? Oh yeah, my boy, oh look at my boy confidence, boy. Yeah, yep. Look, 30 feet, man. Prosecutor Gavin, you're familiar with this? What that? What is it? Is that some kind of new fangled phone they invented while I wasn't looking? Low. Some type of transmitter of a communication device. A communication device? From what I heard, that everyone on stage was wearing one of these. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Gavin? Yes, actually they're for talking between band members. We all had one on. So you admit that if we were wearing one of these, talking from the backstage to the stage would be simple. True, but wait, those send out an electronic signal to avoid interfering with the audio system. Their range is quite limited. Lemire said it was before 30 feet, right? Look at the cross-section diagram at the concert forum. Exactly. They walked from the stage to the backstage. They walked from the stage to the backstage seems far. But the direct distance is less than 30 feet. That can't be. So when Lemire heard the shooter's voice, he could have been talking to someone on stage. Ooh. Objection! You claim this the switch? You claim this the switch in question? Why did it have to be on the stage at that time? It could be placed in the pocket and carried anywhere. Someone could have hid it on the stage after the fact. Hey, he's got a point. How did we know where it was when she heard the voice? When the shooter said press the switch? Well, I guess we don't. In a fortunate situation. I'm afraid that until we know where the switch was, there's a little point in debating. It was in the freaking, was it not at the crime scene? Was it not under the sofa? I was sure this was the way to go with this. What is this switch anyways? We don't even know what the basis fact. You know what it is? Wait a second. I do know, yeah. And if you follow the train logic to its incredible goddamn conclusion, it ends up in proof that completely changed the case. What's up, Apollo? We know about the switch, right? We know what it is. Yeah? Well, think of when it was used that day. Think of when it happened. Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no further information to share concerning this switch, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Justice? I've been remiss in not telling the court this, but before I know what the switch is. Well, seeing the defense is set upon linking the switch to the case. Let's see your evidence of the link. What evidence do you have to explain what the switch is? You gotta be this. Yep. Prosecutor Gavin, you remember this? That's that. That's what? Is it another one of those newfangled phones? This is an igniter. What phone look like this? Igniter? You mean it's like like a lighter? Yes, actually. You weren't saying this switch is a remote. I am. This is a remote trigger for a igniter. What? Goddamn. Look like I'll show you. Whoa, Mr. Justin, you will cease a what was it? Deceased from burning down the courtroom. Sorry, this was a bit more fire than I expected. If my whiskers had caught on fire, he said whiskers. Prosecutor Gavin, let me repeat myself. The switch is a remote igniter trigger. Does that suggest something to you? You're talking about what happened to me, aren't you? The night at the concert there was one unusual burst of flames. Wasn't that the part of the stage show though? Prosecutor Gab was telling where such a thing had been planned, and the guitar that burned was valuable keepsake. That's right, he got it in Virginia from Lamir. He said the sound was amazing before it burned, of course, and now it just kind of smokes. The better the guitar, the brighter it burns. Her forehead. Yes. Don't tell me you're trying to tie these two things together. Those being the shooter voice heard by Lamir, and the guitar suddenly catching on fire. I am. It's really simple when you think about it. Mr. LT, and the shooter were at the scene. The shooter was wearing a headset. He ordered someone on stage press the switch. The switch was pressed and the guitar caught on fire. Well, that doesn't seem to make sense. There was something about it bugging me. Can't quite put my finger on it. Really? It seemed pretty simple to me. Her forehead. Don't destroy what little respect I have for you. I was expecting something a little more sensible. I guess I was wrong. What this all about, Prosecutor Gavin? His simple story simply made no sense. I think that night my guitar caught fire, yes, that cause it may have been this indeed. However, the guitar caught on fire during the second set. Duh, because of the piano blood. That's right, of course. The guitar caught on fire, yeah. Indeed, yet the shooting happened during the third set. The two are utterly unrelated. Yes, this must have been what's bugging me. The whole premise for this is faulty. Wait, we found this. Where we found this again? The remote? No, did we find a remote under the piano? Or did we found? Oh damn, I forgot. Did we find a remote or the igniter under the piano? Which one was it? I think. Okay, remote. Okay. The story makes sense. Are you sure about that? Damn. Are you sure about that? What exactly do you mean, Mr. Justice? Maybe it's not the premise for my explanation of the switch. That's at fault. Maybe it's our premise for the entire case so far. They don't say premise or primacy. Which one? It's primacy, isn't it? What primacy is this specifically? I'm glad you asked. I'm saying that maybe the killing didn't take place in the third act. What's this? Didn't hear Sirius' freaking voice was so soft. Gunshot rang out. And according to this testimony, Makai was at the dressing room at the time. Where you going? That bitch got the most softest voice known to mankind. Man, I'm saying the right word. Primacy. Where you going with this, Mr. Justice? Stay with him, Your Honor. He also told him. Let me take the headset off. What it said? Say it one more time.
Premise.
Oh, premise. Okay, premise. What the hell do premise even mean? I never heard that word, premise. Premise. Stay with me, Your Honor. He also told us this in his testimony. Namely that the victim had already been shot. We all heard gunshot, but no one saw the shooting. This is insane. Just before the shooting took place, the shooter was heard on his headset telling someone to press the switch. It was whatchamacallit, he was telling whatchamacallit him to press the switch, and the switch was the piano. Oh, it made sense now. Yo. We know that the remote trigger at night was inside the guitar. For all those, in fact, we can draw only one conclusion. The crime did not take place during the third act. It sure didn't. But during the ballet performing the second act. What? Order. But that goes against the evidence. What does, Your Honor? The crime